Breaking Through by Brenda Smith. Chapter 4, Main Idea. Getting the main idea of longer selections. It's a little harder to find main ideas when you have a long selection than one simple paragraph. So definitely what you need to do is look at the title. That tells you what the topic may be about. Then you need to read the first paragraph because the first paragraph usually tells you the topic sentence or the thesis statement. Under what subsections can the paragraph and ideas be grouped? Think about how you are grouping this information together. How do the subsections support the whole paper together? What is the overall topic? And what is the point the author is trying to convey? If you answer all those questions, you should be able to write out your own main idea. Reading and studying a short story. When you read and study a short story, you need to ask yourself some simple questions that will really help you in the process of reading. Who are the main characters and can you describe them? What is the main conflict, the climax, the plot, and the resolution of the story? What is the theme of the story? What is the setting of the story? Who is telling the story? Who, from what point of view? A person, a author? Is it a personal story? Is it a biography? That will really help you with the tone the author is trying to display to you. What symbols are used for images? And what is your evaluation of the author's work? You have to reflect on the material so you have thoughts about the material so you can drill that into your long-term memory. Reading and studying history. Studying history is all about the who, what, where, when, why, and how. You've got to figure out the answer to these questions or you are going to be lost in studying history. You need to understand the cause and effect relationships. What equaled what in history and why? Use timelines because time is very important. Learn significant dates. Look at maps. That helps you visualize when something happened and where it happened. And distinguish between fact and opinion. Is it a myth or is it truly a historical fact? Selecting a book. In order to improve your vocabulary and your reading skills, you should start reading books that you really enjoy on topics you are really interested in. So before you just randomly go choose a book, there is a rhyme and reason to choosing a book. First, go into a store and read the book jacket. That's the cover of the book. Open it up, look inside the front cover, and it usually gives you a story about what the book is about and also who is the author. Read the first page and at least one of the other pages at the back of the book or in the middle to make sure you like the tone and the feeling. If it is nonfiction, look at the illustrations and read the captions. If it is nonfiction, review the table of contents and scan the index. Consult a bestseller list. See what's out there that is super popular because if it's popular, then you may like it as well. And sample a variety of fiction, meaning stories that are untrue, and nonfiction, which are stories that are true, and try a little of everything so you really know what you like and dislike before you continue on in buying books. Summary points. What words are typically used to name the main idea? Well, there are many, but the ones you will use the most are topic sentence and thesis statement. How do topics and details differ? Well, topics are just a couple words. They are the gist. They're only a snapshot of what the paragraph or passage is about. So they're a couple words or a phrase. Details are very specific details, and they are sentences within a passage. What questions do you ask to find the topic of a passage? Well, you need to first ask yourself, who or what is the passage about? That will give you the topic. And then, what is the general theme or the idea behind that passage? What is the author trying to say? That's the central message, and that will be the topic. What questions do you ask to find the main idea of a passage? Again, what's the topic? If you don't know the topic, you will not find that main idea because the topic is repeated in the main idea, and the main idea will tell you what the passage and the topic is about. How do stated and unstated main ideas differ? Stated main ideas are stated. They're right there in front of you. You can circle them. You can underline them. They're just right there. An unstated main idea is not there. It's not stated. You have to put together the ideas on your own with the topic and write out your own main idea. It is inferred or suggested. You have to read between the lines to figure out an unstated main idea. How do you get the main idea of longer selections? Well, it's a little more work. You have to read the first paragraph, you have to figure out the topic, and you have to read the other paragraphs to figure out the details so you can see the big picture. Visit the companion website for Breaking Through by Brenda Smith. Go to www.ablongman.com/Smith and click on more activities and assignments that match your textbook.